Have you ever dreamed of shooting that one magical photo that would skyrocket you to success and explode you onto the scene? You'd book that one gig that you know is going to make your career take off, and you'll be set for the rest of your life. The jobs will come flowing in and everyone will know who you are. Your accounts will blow up because of that one perfect shot. That's exactly what I thought I always needed, and that's what was missing. For years, I held on to that dream, believing that my big break was just around the corner, and then it finally happened. But what came from that was nothing like expected. Let me tell you what happened. My breakout moment arrived unexpectedly, just 1 year into owning my first camera, and it happened on an Alaskan cruise. I was amidst the breathtaking beauty of the Alaskan mountains. The scene was perfect, a clear day with the sun casting a golden glow, majestic mountains framing the horizon, and glacial ice shimmering in the freezing water. It was a photographer's dream come true. As I stood on the deck with my camera in hand, I waited for the moment. And then it finally happened. A massive humpback whale breached to the surface, its tail soaring into the air. My time had come. I snapped the perfect shot, capturing the jaw-dropping moment in all of its glory. I couldn't wait to get back home and edit that shot, knowing that National Geographic would be reaching out for a long-term contract immediately after publishing it to my 500 followers on Instagram. It was literally the best photo I've ever taken in my career. Granted, it was a short career. Nonetheless, I was ecstatic. When the day finally came where I posted my prized photo, sure, I got some likes and a couple comments, and that was it. No calls from Nat Geo, no flood of commenters begging to buy my prints. A bit of a letdown, but that's okay, I thought. I guess it just wasn't my time yet. That wasn't the photo, but it'll come soon. Fast forward a few years and I find myself living the dream as a full-time fashion photographer in New York City. And then the opportunity of a lifetime knocks. I receive a call to shoot inside the home of NFL superstar Saquon Barkley, the running back for the New York Giants. Now this is definitely my big break. As I stepped inside his mansion, it was like being in a Hall of Fame museum. Signed jerseys line the wall. There's Brady, there's Manning, there's Rodgers. It's a surreal moment. As a kid, I would have lost my mind knowing I was inside an NFL player's home about to work with him. So Saquon gets back from practice. We have a great shoot for his new energy drink. He's messing around. He offers $100 to anybody that can out squat him. Of course, nobody could because, they call him Saquads for a reason. Long story short, I can't wait for these photos to come out since they're definitely going to be my next big break. Then they get released and some social media intern just slapped on a filter with some text on top. Literally nothing came from that shoot other than a cool story. So no, not this time. But I know I'm getting closer. You know what I need as a fashion photographer? Publications, of course. I need Vogue, I need Forbes, I need Rolling Stone. That's what will do it. Then, within the next few seasons of shooting Fashion Week, the pieces of my career puzzle begin to fall into place. And then bang, it happens. I'm in Vogue, I'm in Forbes, I'm in Rolling Stone. My shot is sandwiched between Hailey Bieber and Anna Taylor-Joy. It's a dream come true, a validation of years of hard work and dedication. At that moment, I feel like I've finally arrived. I conquered the summit. I achieved what so many aspiring photographers dream of. But as the initial rush of excitement fades, I realize this isn't the end-all be-all to my journey. While these accolades definitely boost my credibility and open some new doors to different opportunities, they're not the accumulation of my aspirations. It took all these years for me to understand that I can't wait for my big break because it may not exist. Success in photography, or most any career, isn't about one magical moment. It's about dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to learn and grow. The myth of an overnight success is really just a myth because behind every success story lies years and years of hard work, rejection, and resilience. I love the quote that all overnight successes take 10 years. You'll see the fame, the money, the awards that others receive and think, they're so lucky. I can't believe they got that job. No way, they got to shoot with Bella Hadid. If I could just have a big break like that, I'd be good to go. When in reality, it was their 25 years of dedication to their craft that led them to be in that position. I have shot 1 million photos, literally. And 90% of them are hot garbage. At least that's how I see them now. If I didn't shoot photos for Taco John's back in college with my boys holding onto some burritos to then show that I could do some product photography, I never would have been included in the Saquon shoot for his new drink. If I didn't annoy all of my old girlfriends to be my go-to model whenever I needed them, I would never have had the confidence to reach out to their friends and shoot them, which then led me to reach out to strangers on Instagram, which then led me to cold email a fashion show right after moving to New York City, which then led me to ask to be paid paid for my work, and then, and only then, led me to getting paid to shoot these industry shows for New York Fashion Week and having all these big name publications in my portfolio. If I was just standing at the plate, waiting for that perfect home run ball to swing on, I would get struck out looking every single time. If I was only willing to work when I could see that there's a perfect job for me, I wouldn't be in the position that I am now. Nowhere close. I've been practicing being consistently good instead of occasionally great. And the thing about good is it's relative. My good when I first started out really makes me cringe, but my good now would have blown the mind of beginner me. Could you imagine my 16-year-old self sitting in Mr. Johnston's high school photography class out in Kansas, envisioning a future where I'd be earning a living photographing supermodels in New York City? That seemed about as possible as me getting into the NBA, and I was about 5'5" in high school. But because I stayed committed year after year, I am where I am today. And if I said, wow, I made it, shooting with models from America's Next Top Model and just hanging my hat on those vapid accomplishments, then I'd peak right then and there. But that's not the plan. The plan is to continue to work day in and day out, and then see where that will take me. Right here is another place I never thought I would be, talking in front of the camera. I mean, I was terrified of public speaking, like shaking, getting nauseous, all of that. And being on camera, well, I chose to be behind it as my whole career, so I'd never actually have to show my face. But just like with everything else, you get better with practice. That, and I realized there's 8 billion people on Earth, none of them, or myself, will be around in 150 years, so who really cares what they think? I didn't rehearse for weeks and weeks to make one banger video. I've made 100 cringy, terrible videos, including this one, but I know by doing so, I get a little bit better each time. And I don't know where this next chapter of my life is going to lead me, but I do know that I want to help people. That brings me the most joy out of anything I've done. And if I can combine that with my 15 years of photography experience, then, well, call me Hannah Montana, because that is the best of both worlds. See? Like that. Terrible joke. I'm gonna leave it in though, so I can look back at it in 10 years and say, what were you doing? What are you saying? What is this? But hey, it's part of it. I know I want to create, I want to help people, I want to learn new skills and continue to grow as a person. Day by day, showing up and being consistently good, not waiting for that occasional greatness to just fall in my lap, so that when the next opportunity arises, I'll be ready for that 15-year overnight success.